Hey guys, it is Crystal Dragonfly, and this is our weekly Pick a Stick with Me video. Hopefully this one turns out better than last week's. Last week's was fun, it was messy, and I had a good time, but visually, kind of looked like a kindergartner, didn't it? So, but you know what? It was still fun. So, let's start this off. Are you ready? Alright, I haven't done this one yet. Scratch marks into wet paint. So, we're going to put some paint down, and then you need to scratch something into it. You can use your fingernail, you can get you a stick into it, you can use the end of a brush, whichever you want. Go on what you want to do. Alright, what color should I use today, guys? I'm kind of blah 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 blah. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Which one should we pick to do? I thought I was going to say blow, didn't you? Naughty mind you. Yeah, I'm you will notice. I was going to say, you will notice in mine I use a lot of these colors, which is aqua. Fucked up with that. Kind of like teals and things like that, and purples, and you know, I use a lot of those colors. So I'm going to use the, and these are I think all Walmart. I don't know. Yeah, Walmart. Sunshine Yellow, and these are Nets. Purple Pansy. I love this purple. And then the Agua. Agua. I'm going to do, instead of paint brushing, I'm going to use my card to scrape paint. I love the look of it. It's fun. You can get some good looks. But I probably shouldn't. Actually, you know what I'm going to use? I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use something else because I need it pretty thick, and my scraper has a tendency to scrape it, so we need it pretty thick so we can do some scraping. So I'll try this. I don't know. You know, I'm going to just use my fingers. Use my fingers, guys. I love using my fingers in paint. It brings back so much fun when we're kids, you know? It's great. Great times. You gotta be kind of, if you have paint that dries quick, you need a good thickness, because let me tell you, if you don't have a thick paint, you're not going to be able to do scratches. That's why I decided not to do this, because it kind of does that. Alright, my fingers are I've got blue fingers. Aren't those colors pretty? I love those colors. Right now I'm going to add just a little yellow. Not tons, just a little bit. I don't want to muddy it up too much. Now you could wait till it dries and try scraping off then, scratching marks on it then, but it does say into wet paint, so. And I'm going to use, I don't know what I'm going to use. Kinda, I will use this, my initial thing, so. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see these really good, but I swear they're there. I'm just scraping, making marks, and then taking the leftover and kind of mushing it on another page, because I don't, you know me, I don't like to waste, so. Just making swirly kind of fun here. tell me what you guys use to scrape off yours in the down bar, in the comment areas. Let me know. And as always, if you want to share your work with me, you guys don't do videos, but you want to share, hit me up down bar and for Facebook, and I'll let you send you on the way. So there we go. You can see some whirls, scratchies in it. I like it. A lot of different things you can do with this one, guys. So I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna dry this, and we'll be back for the next step. All right, guys. This is finally dried, and you know it's not fun watching me dry paint. You know, about watching like grass grow. So, all right, let's go on with our next pick. Alright, we've done this one before. Glue down string, twine, or ribbon. Glue down string, twine, or ribbon. I think I'm gonna get me some ribbon real quick. Let's see here. I don't know. We'll see. Be back. Alright, guys. I glued down my ribbon around the edging like a frame. I just use Elmer's Craft Bond. This stuff works awesome, and you can't beat the price. I'm hoping, and even if I don't get the stick I made at the end, I'm gonna like doodle or something on the edging, I think. That's my hope. Let's cross our fingers when we get that stick. Oh great, we've got scribble with colored pencils again. Thing is, this time though, I'm not going to go quite so there. In fact, I'm going to try to see if it's going to work on this ribbon. And it will. And it's not. It's not going to be wonderful thick, but I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see that or not. Alright, so I'm going to scribble on my ribbon. There's my crown. Alright, see if you guys can see that. Yeah, you can. So that's what I'm going to do around the edges. Actually, I think I'm just going to do this side and that, so I'm going to leave the top open. So I go over it a couple times just to give it that scribbly, don't care type of a look. I know not very many of us don't really have to try for that, do we? It's funny when I hear some artists like, oh, do the messy, like you're not a good artist. Well, we don't have to. It comes naturally to some of us, so. That messy look. Who knew we were in all this time? We just never knew it was a art thing. Alright, so I scribbled on both sides with a colored pencil. That's what I'm doing for my stick. can do a lot of different things. Remember last week's was a mess. I scribbled, yeah, I was just on one of those moods. I swear to God, we're getting the exact same shit. Add something with crayons or pencils. Alright, since I did that, I'm going to do the top and bottom. I think I'm going to use a different color though, just to change it up a bit.
Look.
Try yellow. I don't know if yellow is going to be seen on here though. Let's see. Oh yeah. It works.
Look.
Doing the same thing then on this one with the yellow as I did the black. There we go. Perfect. Moving on. Which one of you guys could pull a stick for me? Make a mess. Blot it up. Alright, now that can be interpreted, well, any of these can be interpreted any way you want. I mean, it can be you throw some paint down and blot it all up. Me, I'm going to actually, going to blot down some color, I think. I don't know. I think it's some white. I'm going to blot it. Let's see here. Make a mess, guys. That's what it means. Do that and blot it up. I'm actually going to use a napkin if I can find it. Ah, shit. Well, I'll use this tissue paper. It's not as good, but that's what you do. You make a mess and you blot it up. So you can go a lot of ways with the blotted up. I've seen some of them do some really cool stuff with it, but I kind of like what I have going, so let's move on. We are halfway through, guys, so we are on our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, we're on our 6, making sure. Write a few words of journaling. Alrighty, let's see, I think I'm just going to write the quote for today, if I can find it. What is our quote? So, I don't feel like writing, I'm pretty good on writing emotions down, things, but a quote for me will be good, so. I'm going to do it right in the middle. Being happy doesn't mean everything's perfect. It means you've decided to look beyond the imperfections. Being happy doesn't mean everything's perfect. It means you've decided to look beyond the imperfections. Alright, let's keep moving, guys. We're just blowing through this one pretty quickly. Alright, drip paint on the piece or the page. It's a drip paint type of thing. And we got 3 left, so I think I'm actually going to, I don't know. I'm going to think on this for a minute, and I will come back when I decide what I'm going to do with drippy paint. Alright guys, I drew a little face, and then I took my spray inks, opened my brown up, and dripped on for her hair. Okay, now what I'm going to do, since it's wet, I'm going to use this and blow it down to make it look like hair. I'm hoping it works. It may not. We may have a total clusterfuck mess, and we won't be able to use it, but you know what? You never know. Let's try. Here we go. That one looks like it got in her face, but let's try some more. I know you guys are probably, why would you waste, I could just drip the paint on there, but the point is to try new things, guys, and if you don't try, you're not gonna know if it works or not, those cool ass techniques that we love to do now were a mistake for somebody. Or just a trying. I think we can work with it. I mean, it's not going to be wonderful, but I can use a marker or something, or a pencil, to but make it work. See, I made a, yeah, you guys ain't gonna be able to see it. And that's what I'm doing. And you can use umpteen different textures. You don't just have to use paint. You can use, or markers. You can use, I'm using colored pencils. Fill that in a little bit. So she's going to look like a mess. But I like her. She's different, I'm actually going to cut out some of this. That way some of those dots will go away. I am not a fussy cut, as they call it. One of those people that really goes really. I love that they can do that because their shit looks really cool. I'm a horrible fussy cut type of person. I don't like it. I just don't have the time for that, or the right scissors, I guess. I don't know. I'm not a. Yeah, there's my fussy cut. I think it works. I think it's different, which, you know what? That's what it's about. I used the drip paint on a piece or a page or something, and that's what I'm going to go with, so I like it. Something different. Think out of the box, guys. Out of the box. For you can have something different. I'm not done with her face either. I need to add some more color to her. I didn't want to make the face one of my best faces and then the hair not work. So I kind of went really monotone. I will fix her face. Let's see what the next step is. Okay. Use oil pastels. If you don't have oil pastels, you guys can use just whatever you got, Two, also, if you guys have a, sorry, I'm hitting you again. I like to hit you guys during these. If you guys have a thought for an inspiration stick, Leave it in the comments. I'm always looking for new ones. So, alright, I got these are Walmart brands. I think they're $3 or $4 at Walmart. They work, guys. They're not, they work. So, alright guys, I'm going to pause it, fix her face before we move on to these pastels. Alright guys, I got her eyes done, some lipstick on her, little cheeky color. I think it looks cool. So, and it was fun, learning a new thing. Alright, so now moving on to pastels. You know, I don't know what to do, so I think I'm just going to do a little blah blah in the corners. When in doubt, do some blah blah. Now, of course, these, you know, you can smudge, but I'm not wanting these to smudge, so I'm just going to kind of leave them like they are. So, trying to think of maybe a bubble here, I don't know. That one don't really show up, does it, guys? Alright. That's all I'm going to do with that. I mean, I'm not loving the whole pastel idea. Smudge a little, just to make sure I got all of it. There we go. Alright, let's move them on. Draw random shapes. Alrighty, let's see here. Draw random shapes. Well, I have a lot of shapes already kind of going on here, so... and take my blue. Draw random shapes. Don't forget to go off the page on when you do shapes like this, because it makes it go together when you have the look of it's all over, you know.
Oh my God.
Just drawing some circles because I like circles. Oh. Draw a few squiggles, kind of going with my other. There we go. Next one, I think we're on what, 2. Last one, guys. Last stick. Oh, what are we gonna get? What are we gonna get? Add triangles. I swear, I have this whole thing, right? This whole thing. Anywho, add triangles. How are we gonna add them, guys? I think I'm going to cut some scraps and maybe add them like that. I'll be back in a sec, guys. Alright guys, I got some scraps and I am actually going to just add some triangles to the actual piece here. This is the last step. So this is what I'm going to do, and then I'll probably take a black marker, I'm going to, and go around the triangles. So that's what I'm doing. As before, guys, please, if you think of any type of sticks, I know I am going to add on my sticks, which I haven't done yet, is Scrap Monster. Add a Scrap Monster, which this is one of my Scrap Monsters that I made. I love it. It's good, guys. I'm watching you. So that's going to be one of my sticks, I know. I think I'm going to add, a stick for adding, I know I have a stick to add bits and bubbles on, you know what I mean? But not so much, the flat beads that I made. I think I'm going to actually add a stick for that. Must add those. So that'll be cool. So those are 2 new ones. I'm trying to just figure out some stuff, guys. Help me come up with my sticks, please. The more the better. Alright, so there's that. I think that's good. Now, I'm trying to get these down. Alright guys, I think that's pretty good. I'm actually going to cover it. Debating. I'm going to have to wait for a second for it to dry before I do the black around them, so I will be back after I am done. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and trim up these little pieces here. I already Mod Podged it for a sitting, and let me tell you, it just looks so much better when you do Mod Podge it. I mean, that face is nice and shiny, and it gives it a sheen, and this is not a satin one, this is a matte. I like it, but the love of Mod Podge will teach you something is your pages will friggin' stick. So, what you can use to keep them from sticking is get you a plain white candle. Hey, buddy. Plain white candle. Doesn't have to be expensive. It's just one I've had, and it kind of broke, so. And you just literally rub your page with it, guys. Rub it over. And you don't have to, like, push hard or not. Just a nice rubbing, a little pressure. And it puts, I'm telling you guys, I mean, like, you can't even really see much, but it works. It's a godsend. I'm so happy I've learned that trick, because I like Mod Podge. It's cheap. It's one of those cheaper ones that you can use on a lot, but it does stick. Do that candle after it's dry, your shit won't stick anymore. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Pick a stick with me. I like it. And don't forget our quote today. Being happy doesn't mean everything's perfect. It means you've decided to look beyond the imperfections. And that in itself is a chore some days. Happy news to you. Go make a mess. Bye.